Here we go on this Tippler Talk Tuesday. All right, folks, you know what time it is. Tippler Talk Tuesday. I got great news to report. I joined another club. The other club that I joined is the CNTU, a Canadian club. And I'm looking forward to learning a lot about time flying through a lot of those members. I'm looking forward to maybe changing up a few things here in my loft and looking at tipplers in a different way, in a different light. Now, I had a great conversation this past weekend with a couple of the members from the CNTU, and wow, it's an eye-opener. It's an eye-opener when we can sit there and have a great discussion, great pigeon mumbling session about tipplers. You know, what are the do's and don'ts? What do you like about a tippler? What do you don't like about a tippler? How they do things in Canada, how we do things down here in Florida. And there's really no right or wrong answer when it comes to flying. Flying. Anything else is secondary. Flying. All those guys have a different style of flying, and they're all trying to achieve the same goal, time. And some of those guys, I let them know that, you know, I've been a member of the NPA, okay? The NPA, which has been around for many, many, many years, the National Pigeon Association. They've been around the longest here in the United States. You know, we're always geared to just showing, but never really flying. The NPA never, I've been a member since 1995, and I've never seen anyone in the NPA say, let's compete. I think another club formed out of the NPA, and back in the day they used to compete, but they no longer compete. The FTS, Flying Tippler Society, I may join them too. It's a good thing. It's good to be part of something spread out. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because what I may learn from the CNTU, I may not get from the FTS, or what I learn from the FTS, I may not get out of the CNTU. I think that we can all share information, and it's a good thing to be a member of a lot of clubs, not just one. You know, if you're stuck on one club and only one club, and you don't contribute to any other club, and you don't spread yourself out and really embrace the pigeon community as a whole, then you're doing a disservice to yourself, because some folks tend to think that one club is the only club, one club should be the only club, and one club will always be the club, and that's not the case. There's many clubs out there. You just have to give them a chance. So, just like tipplers, I have two different styles of tipplers right behind me. I got many tipplers in my loft. I just have to find which one works best for me here in Florida. Which one flies the best? Is it the long body, long wing, long face tippler? Or is it the shorter body, compact body, shorter face tippler? It all ultimately falls back on me. But at least in my loft, I have variety. Well, now I have variety in pigeon clubs. And I want to thank those out there, the guys that embrace my membership from the CNTU. Hats off to you guys. You guys are great. Thank you. All I can say is a lot of fanciers here in the United States. You know, if you really want to be part of something good, and you want to learn, and you want to thrive and excel and grow, join a club that offers something for everyone, not just one that circles around 2 or 3 folks and think that that's it. All the others are no good. Because the reality of it is, what good is that club? What good is a club saying I got 5,000 members, but only 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 show up, or 2, 3, 4, 5 compete, or 2, 3, 4, 5 are looked upon the very best, but you forget about the other 9,000 members. It doesn't make no sense. I think a club that reaches out and extends their hand to everyone and pulls them in, that's a club worth joining. A lot of these clubs have their own mindset, their own little styles, and what works for them may not work for other clubs. But when we talk about a variety of clubs, really, we shouldn't say that one club's better than the other when you haven't experienced both sides. So before I could even say, and I won't say that one club's better than the other, but I will say that some clubs do present themselves a lot better. They they really go out and try to earn and win over your membership. And I've been a member of the NPA for many years, just so I could get the bands and always be part of something, of course. And I've shown birds when I had rollers through the MBRC. I've showed birds. I used to buy bands from the MBRC and MPA, and used to compete in showing, at shows, my rollers. And I've shown my tipplers. But we're going a different direction now. We're flying. A lot of guys out here in Florida want to fly. Some don't know how to fly. And that's when I say, join a club that's going to help you out. So for those out there watching right here in Florida, look into the CNTU. If you don't know, contact me. I'll help you out. The FTS, same thing. Look it up on the internet. If you don't know, contact me. I'll help you out. A lot of the guys that are down here in Florida that are competing in their own way, competing in their own backyard. If you want to get recognized, let's do it. Let's all get together and show what we can do. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm new at this. I've never competed. Whether you compete on an honor system or you get judged by someone that comes out from the club, comes to your home and times your birds. Let's do it. Something different for 2025. But like I said, we have different styles of tipplers. We have different style of clubs. Let's do it. CNTU, thank you. Shout out to you guys. NPA, I've been a club since 1995. I'm still here. So if the NPA is watching and I come knocking on your door for a favor or information or help, I hope that you guys can help me out. FTS, soon I will send in my information, my dues, and I will become a member with you guys as well. So on this Tippler Talk Tuesday, folks, join a club. There's not one club, there's many clubs. You can be a member of many clubs. Don't be shy, don't be afraid. Don't think that one club is only the only club. That's false. You can also find better clubs out there, or things that you think you may not be getting in one club, you can get it in another. Hey, like I said, some clubs are not for everyone, but there's many other clubs you can join and be happy too. So if you're watching this video, folks, on this Tippler Talk Tuesday, what club do you belong to? What do you expect out of a club? How do you think a club should be managed? How do you think a club, what makes a good club? Is it a group or is it a leader? Is it a leader involving the group, or is it just a selective few? You cannot have a club of, say, 50 and only be involved with 3 or 4 people and forget about the rest. You can't do that, because when you do that, then those folks that join the club, what's the purpose of them joining the club other than to get a band? Well, you can get bands anywhere else, but what are you fully getting out of that club? So for those out there watching, reconsider your mind. Reconsider your membership dues. Reconsider who you're going to join with. Reconsider how you're going to join and why you join. If you want to fly tipplers, there's other clubs that'll help you out. Like I said, I had a very interesting conversation this weekend with 3 other club members from the CNTU and had a blast. Did not know that I could have that much fun and really see a different light of pigeon flying, or time flying, flying your pigeons, competing. We all talk about it, but we all don't know how to do it. And this club made sure to break it down for me step by step in order to be successful maybe for 2025. And if I'm not ready in 2025, that's okay, because I have, you know, the future to look forward to. Or if I start, doesn't mean I'm going to start and be successful the first year, but at least I started. And that's the key. You got to start somewhere. So, folks, until next time, see you next week. Tippler Talk Tuesday. Peace.